Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio, and I found this and I don't remember painting it. I'm pretty sure there's probably a little house paint in there and some deep amethyst and probably some indigo violet. I'm a Color Arte affiliate, so there's Primary Elements Indigo Violet and deep amethyst in there, but I think I'm going to do another geometric of sorts because that's what I did sell earlier today. And I'm going to use my toothy tool. And I'm going to try and keep my angles somewhat straight. And I'm going to use as many colors as I feel like using. And I'm going to try and cover that edge because there's a little paint missing along there. And before this, I thought I was going to use a black canvas. And I had this idea in my head that I wanted some agave blue, and I have some black. It's atelier mixed with whatever. You can always ask me my paint pouring recipes if there's no room for them below the video. I'm happy to help you. So like I said, this is agave blue, this is a Prizm pour. Whoops, just wiped away some of it. So I'm going to try and go with all my colors to begin with, and then pull out my toothy tool. This is Wild Orchid. And everything I use is pretty much transferable from one location to the other. I also found some foamy things that I carved up into blocks. I don't know if I'll use them or not, and this thing that I found on the ground, which I'm assuming is some sort of vape, worked really well the last time I did a geometric. I think I'm missing my orange. But let's go for the, that was Wild Orchid, I said that. No cat hairs. Let's go for the lemon yellow with orange crush added. I'm kind of liking what I've got already. Let's stop. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes I feel that way. I wish my studio had less dust in it, but que sera, sera. Now, what have I got? I've got all kinds of things. I've got a dangerously cut open top on my Fandango. And just proved it. How do I do that? Do it again. Yeah, that's extra thick. That cut open top. If you use a color a lot, it's really tempting to do. I'm not sure I recommend it at the moment. I'm really surprised to find this canvas, to tell you the truth. This is a Vivid Intense. This is Periwinkle. This is an awesome color. This is not exactly like I did the last piece, but I try not to do very many that are the same way twice anyway. And I have some Chantilly lace, but before that I want to use some jasmine, which I thought was open. I thought I checked that. Oh no. So I have tweezers on my Amazon link, and they're very sharp, and I recommend them over the ones with the bends in them, because the one with the bend in it won't jam into the tip of a bottle and squirrel around and pull out a cone of paint, which is what I like about these, which I might have to prove to you, because I'm not doing this without the jasmine. But I am a little nervous about doing it over the painting. So I just take them, put them in the tip, wind them around, and as you can see, maybe, it's still in there. As you can see, mostly, it leaves a clean tip because the paint next to the interior of the tip is usually dry. I'm not having as much luck as usual. Sometimes more paint is better and easier removal. But in any case, it's more open than it was. And I will get that last little nubby out of there, which is actually, a skewer is pretty good for that too. It's just all my skewers have paintballs on the ends of them, or the vast majority. I haven't put any Chantilly lace in. I think I mentioned that, and I want to, but I've also got Royal Sapphire, and I wanted some of that in there as well. This is risky. There's no doubt about it. I haven't done it like this before, and that's okay. Oh, I blobbed. This one I might have done the same thing too. I might have widened the top. I usually just heat up my tweezers and wind them around in there. This is not going to look anything like this when it's done. Alright, while there's still room for some Royal Sapphire, I'm going to put that in here. It's a lighter version of the Agave blue, basically, is what I'm seeing. And a skinnier line, so the top hasn't been melted open. I just basically fill in the spaces I see. I'm trying to stay focused on keeping things somewhat level. And I don't know if this is a first stage or it'll be done, but in any case, we're going to start. I gotta be careful of that. That's a problem right there. I suspect I can go back again, and I will. But instead of stopping and looking, I'm just going to mark make and pull things. And I'm kind of liking the sheerness of the action and the mixing of the colors. So that it might be done in one. And I might wind up leaving some colors behind, you never know. I'm loving the background color. I'm going to have to move pretty quick because I can feel my tool, my toothy tool, which there will be a video under, a tutorial video underneath the video, underneath this video. I'm going to try and stop short a few times because that way I'll get a different configuration of stripes. As long as I remember to stop and pull, it should be okay, but I'm definitely getting pulls. And I do have residual paint. And I never used any black, so it really could be a first stage, I guess. And I don't know if I have to pull every mark, but I'm enjoying it so much it's kind of hard to stop. And I didn't put enough going in both directions, but I think it's going to be okay. It's making great patterns, or patterns I think are great. I love them. And I'm just going to keep right on going, and I am doing it spontaneously. There is not a lot of thought going on right now. and it's okay to cross over. And I do profess to be of instinctive art nature, so. But for me, I'm just filling in. There I use the short side. Oh, I didn't have a middle one. I had to go back and press hard. So far so good. Now, putting the tool straight up and down does create a different kind of effect than pulling sideways. Sideways like this, up and down like this. So I'm going to do a bunch of up and downs now. And try and use my residuals also. I think this is so much fun. I might need a couple more marks, but so far so good. I think I just wiped out an entire mark. I kind of like these, but as soon as I notice something is standing out, it usually makes me want to change it. I never even put any more paint. I don't like that, that's messy. Let's just use the short side. I don't want to do too many multiple pulls. I have very few of these little negative spaces, but I have just enough of them, I think, to create some interest. So I'm going to tell you guys, I love you, and I didn't expect to be done, and I'm going to do another one just like this one and go a step further, I think. I think I'm going to steal some paint. I thought I was going to leave that, but I couldn't. I should shimmer it at you. I think I will. So, my paint pouring recipe is underneath Show More, and if it's not, like I said, you can always ask. I'm happy to give it to you. It's ready to go to copy and paste. And if I see anything like that I need to fix, well, I'm just going to deal with it. There's no perfection. And I'm loving the blue background. And I have one line I want to change because there can't just be one line. Maybe I should have left it. Let me know what you think. Same with this one. There we go. Wait, there's another one. See how I am? You just can't trust me to stop when I say I will. I think that's pretty cool. I do sell reproductions on Fine Art America, pixels.com. Also, you can have any pattern that I have created for video as long as I have photographs of it. I can add it to spring clothing. That's under the video. Society 6 Legalerist. There might be a couple things that if I have a Q-tip around here somewhere that I might want to clean up. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Where's my Q-tip? I got one white dot. I don't need one white dot. I got one gold weird thing. Don't need that either. Otherwise, pretty good. All right, take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Please give me a thumbs up when you share my videos. You help me out. I really appreciate it. Shall I zoom in a little? It's really pretty. It's the second in a series. I love it. It's a geometric and a plaid. All right. I'm going to have to try and balance my camera and turn off my... I thought I just saw a paint chip fall off my camera. I'll have to look for that in a minute. I found something else Q-tip worthy and I used my fingernail on it anyway. I think I got the paint chip. Yay! Alright, I love you guys. Like I said, papering recipe underneath, show more. Amazon link on the link tree. The link tree is near the 20% off Colourarte coupon code and the 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code. And Pixel Paint Designs has Australian Floetrol for your cell activation needs. And Boom Gel, which doesn't require any, is a good cell activator, and they have that there. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, like I maybe mentioned. So you'll help me out if you shop my link. I'm not sure what to do about that pink. I'm thinking I'm going to remove part of that. Just enough so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb and draw the eye. That's a little better. Alright, you guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Know I love you. You inspire me always. Come back again 10:15 and check my community board to see if there's a video tomorrow. 10:15 is the time I post most days, Eastern Standard Time. I have 30 playlists and more. They each have 100 videos on them, and the 2 books that are on the Amazon link are Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, and they're the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. Otherwise, everything is available by topic and genre, and so if you like a certain thing, say you like it, and I'll give you a playlist. Alright, you guys, sorry about the crooked camera. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Priscilla out.